Hello and welcome to Chemistry Nuggets. I am Akanksha and in this video I will tell you how to write electronic configuration. So mostly we people are confused and how to will put electrons in 1s, when to put in 2p and all that. So this is video all about those clarifications. So as generally we have seen 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 4p6, like that. We have seen many times this sequence in our book. But how this sequence actually happens? There is 3 rules here for writing a configuration. The first one is Aufbau principle, second is Pauli's exclusion principle, and the third one is Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. So applying all these 3, I will tell you how to write the correct configuration. So first one, Aufbau principle says that how the electrons will go in different orbitals. So the trick is, first you should write like S, this is S and P, then S, P, D. What I am writing? Sorry, it is SPD, then SPD, F. Again it will come S and it so on, it will go like that. So let's check the way. We will draw a slant lines, slant arrows. See. And so on, but we are not going there because this much is not in our course. So we know S, we can write here 1, here 2, second line is 2, third line is 3, fourth line is 4. Okay, like that. So first the electron will come, see, according to this arrow we will do the arrow, and then we will go to this. This arrow will go to this arrow. This arrow will go to this arrow. It means electrons will come in 1s orbital, then it will go to 2s orbital, then 2p orbital, see here, then it will go to 3s orbital, then it will go to, see, arrows is here 3p, then 4s, then the arrow will go back here. It means after 4s the electrons will fill up 3d orbital, then it will go to 4p, then it will go to 5s, like that it will go on. So we can write it here. Seeing this, we can write our own configuration. 1s, then what will come? 2s, then it will come 2p, see, according to this, 1s, then 2s, then 2p, after that 3s. Then what will come? 3p. After 3p, 4s. See. After 4s, what will come? The arrow will move here in the dotted way to 3d. Then 3d will come. And after that, 4p. And if more electrons are there, then it will go to 5s. See, after 4p, 5s will come. So on, the configuration will go on. And one more thing we need to remember is the maximum number of electrons in s orbital will be 2. In p orbital, it will be 6. In d orbital, the number of electrons which is maximum is 10, and in f orbital, it will be 14 electrons. So we can write 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, then 4p6 and 5s2, like that. So this is the base of writing the configuration, which is given by Aufbau. Now, shall we start writing the configuration, in which in between I will tell you the other two principles as well. Okay. So for hydrogen having one electron, how to write? The first orbital what is 1s. So we will write 1s and the number of electron 1. Second is helium, 1s2, because s orbital will accommodate 2 electrons. So here one more thing I want to tell you about Pauli's exclusion principle. Here there are 2 electrons. So we can write it here like this, or we can write it here like this, which is correct. This first one is wrong and the second one is correct. This is the Pauli's exclusion principle. It states that not 2 electrons in any atom has the same quantum numbers. All the 4 quantum numbers will be same. Like in this case of helium, it has N should be 1. We can say 1, and L is 0. So Ml should also be 0. So see, all the 3 quantum numbers are same, but the Ms for one electron will be plus half and for the other electron will be minus half. So at least the last one will be different. No 2 electrons have the same set of quantum numbers, and this is shown here. Here with 2 electrons, three things are same, but the fourth one is different. Okay. So this is called Pauli's exclusion principle. Now come to the writing configuration. Lithium having 3, 1s2. It is fully filled. Then we will jump to the next orbital. It is 2s and having 1 electron. Total 2 plus 1, 3 electrons. In this way again we will write 1s2, 2s2, 1s2, 2s2, 2p. Now p will be introduced because the 2s also completely filled here. So 2p1 having 5 electrons, 2 plus 2 plus 1, 5 electrons. Next is carbon, 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. See, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. See, this is for nitrogen. For oxygen again 1s2. Why we are filling the p orbital? Because p orbital has a capacity of 6 electrons. So until 6 electrons are filled up, we will put the electrons in p orbital. 2s2, 2p4. Then 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. 1 neon, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. So this is the configuration of neon. Having 2p orbital completely fills 6 room. Now then if we are moving to next atom, the next coming electron will go to the again 3s orbital according to the above rule. So one more thing I am going to tell you here is the Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. So in we can say in this case p orbital has 3, p subshell has 3 orbital. So if we have 4 electrons in p, how it will fill up? We can write it here 1, 2, 3, 4, or we can write like this 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the correct way of filling the electrons? This way is wrong. This way is correct. Why? The reason is given by Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. The filling of the electrons will happen only once the electrons will take separate orbitals. When the orbitals are filled, then the coming electron will go to doubling. So after giving 1, 2, 3 electrons in separate orbit, the next fourth one electron will go to the again in the some orbital and doubling will be start. Then if it is 5, it will come over here, and if it has 6, then it will come over here. This is called the Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity, and this is the correct way of writing the filling up the electrons in the orbitals. Now come to the configuration portion. Again we have 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. This is our neon configuration, and after that the next is 3s1. See, 10 plus 1, 11 electrons. One more thing we can do over here, we can, this configuration is for neon, so we can, in some places you should find neon and 3s1. This is also the way of writing the configuration. So need not to write this much big. They will write neon and then the next one. Next is magnesium. We can write 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. Or same we can say neon configuration and 3s2. We can also write like that. Next is aluminium. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3, sorry, no, I'm correct. Now 3s is completely filled because it has maximum 2 electron. Now the next coming electron, we have one more left electron, so it will go to 3p orbital having 1 electron. Now count the electrons. 6 plus 10 plus 2, 12, 1, 13. Is it correct? Yes. Now come to silicon. 14, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p, mean 2. Phosphorus 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p3. Sulfur 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p4. Fluorine 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. Organ 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. Now here the 3p orbital is fully filled. Now the next electron which is coming will occupy the 4s orbital. Like in potassium, we will write 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6 and then 4s1. See. Or we can write one more thing, same. In the organ, we have this much thing. Again, this much thing is same. So we can write organ and 4s1. Same we did in here and here. Same we can write it here. Just to make it short, in some places you can find the configuration is written in this format. So this is nothing but the in bracket organ means we need to fill up the configuration. What is organ's configuration? Now come to the calcium. I will write it fully, don't worry. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2. Now come to the 21 scandium. How to write? 1s2, 3s2, 3p6, then 4s2 is filled up. Now the next coming electron will go to 3d orbital. So we will write 3d1. Why 3d is coming after 4s? According to above rule, I explained you already. But one more thing we need to keep in mind, if n plus L will decide which is the lower energy and which is the higher. The higher the N plus L value, the higher will be the energy and it will come later. So we will check for 4s. So N will be 4, S plus S will be 0. It is 4. And N plus L for 3D, N is equal to 3 plus D is equal to 2. So it will be 5. So this is N plus L is 5. So it is larger in energy. That is why it is come later before 4s. Okay, understand the concept? This is one more concept. If we are confused and in writing above principle, we will use this also. Come. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2 and the next coming electron will occupy 3d2. In vanadium 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2 and 3d3. 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2 and 3d4. But stop. There is a exception over here. In the normal case, we will write like this. But this is not the actual case. Because here 3D is having 4 electrons. And it has 5 orbitals. See, like this. The electrons is going like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is Hund's rule as I told you earlier. Electrons will fill like that. But here is one more orbital which is vacant. So if it has one more electron here, this condition will be, as I can say, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this condition will happen, this is called completely half filled orbital, and this is as stable as the fully filled orbital. So chromium is going to achieve this because after doing lots of experiments, it is shown that chromium is quite stable. So they came to the result that it has having d electrons half filled, completely half filled. That's why it is difficult to remove or put the electron in chromium. So we will not write the configuration like this. What we will going to do is we will do 4s1 and 3d5. This will be the configuration and this is called the exception. Understand the concept? Then come to manganese 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2 and 3d5 as normally we are writing. The iron configuration we will write 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2 and 3d6. Again same will happen until D will occupy 10 electrons. Cobalt will have 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2 and 3d7. Nickel will have 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2 and 3d8. Hope you guys are fluent in doing this. 1s2, this is copper, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2 and 3d9. See, again there is an exception over here. I will put like this. Same condition as we have in the case of chromium. Here 3D having 9 electrons. So it is showing some different behavior while experiment. So it came to know that 3D has here 10 electrons, and that will be a completely filled and very stable condition. So copper is always like 3, 4s1 and 3d10. So this is the exception I need to remember. Now come to the zinc. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2 and 3d10. The next coming electron will occupy the 4s2. Or we can say 4s2 and after that 3d. Here it should be 9, and here it is considered the next coming electron will go to 3d orbital. So this is all about the till atomic number 30. I told you how to write the configuration, including all the exceptions, including all Pauli's exclusion principle and the Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. If you have any doubt, you should ask me by writing a comment. And till then, thank you.